Almost dying is probably the scariest thing that can happen, but if you were too young to remember it, how can it be scary? I've almost died more times than I can even remember. I was around 2 years old and at my grandma's house about to go swimming. I was outside with my older brother, and my mom was getting my sister ready to swim. So being the smart 2-year-old that I was, I decided I wanted to swim. My brother watched me, and he was about 4 or 5 at the time, so he didn't really pay attention. I jumped in the pool and I immediately went under. My brother did nothing and watched as I jumped in the pool and started drowning and didn't get my mom. He really just wanted me to, I was under there for I don't know how long, and I drowned. That is what would have happened if my aunt decided to walk to my grandma's instead of driving. You see, my aunt lives very close, and if she walked, I would have been dead. But luckily, she pulled in just as I jumped in. She thought that my mom was in the pool with me, but as soon as she got closer, she saw that I wasn't in there. She jumped in the pool like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Baywatch. I remember vividly coming out of the water and her holding me. My aunt is probably my saving angel. She has saved me more times than I can even remember. The next time I almost died was also drowning. It was also at my grandma's house too. So my grandparents have a few ponds near their house, and me and my cousin had this fort near the woods. So we had the awesome idea of playing Minecraft in real life. So I had the idea of having a diamond sword. So I went up to my grandma's house to get a diamond sword out of foam. My mom cut it out, and it was very light foam, so it could easily blow away in the wind. So I got my sword, and I started walking to the fort. On the way, my sword blew out of my hand and straight into the pond. Now, of course, being the smart 6-year-old I was, I jumped in immediately and got the sword. It was probably 20 feet out. Now, I didn't know how to swim at the time, so I doggy paddled my way out. If it blew any further, I would have drowned. I got out of the water and ran straight to my grandma's. I was soaked in water, and as soon as I walked in, my mom asked me what happened. I told her, and you can imagine what happened after that. This near-death experience was 3 years ago, and it was on my birthday, so just imagine I died on my birthday. That would have been crazy. So I was hanging out with my friend, and then my brother texted me and said he was going to take me on a ride, and I was like, sure, why not? Not knowing about the events that were about to occur. So he picked me and my friend up, and we went to the gas station to get some gas. On the way there, we were going a bit fast, and I didn't think anything about it. But little did I know, this was a sign of imminent danger. So we went driving around a little bit, and of course we were going fast. So we got to this back road, as you can see right here, that led to the main road. And the road is very short, but surprisingly, it felt like we were going down the road for like 2 or 3 minutes. But we were going 90 miles per hour, and I saw the light at the end of the road, and it was a turn. So my brother did not slow down, of course. He turned and went over the little bump and straight into the main road. I saw lights down the road, and I thought we were going to get hit. We were in the middle of the road. We backed up and drove back to my house. My brother dropped us off 2 blocks away from my house, and we walked to my house and played Naruto Shippuden Stolen Fort all night. The next day, I found out we went over a stop sign, and we were in the newspaper, which is pretty cool, I guess. But if there was a car any closer, we would have either went into a car or the car would have went into us, and I would not be telling the tale today. There are many times that I almost died in my life, and most of which are when I was younger, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't appreciate life. Live life to the fullest because it might be your last day. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. It's been Dre. Bye-bye.